Class 6 History Chapter 3 Part 3, and the name is In the Earliest Cities. In previous two parts, we read about the many cities of Indus Valley civilization. Like the first city discovered was Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, the second largest city, Mehergarh, Lothal, Dholavira, and we read about other cities also which belongs to the same civilization. We saw many amazing facts which make the Indus Valley civilization a unique one, and those points which we are supposed to remember. The first one is discovery of wheels, and the wheel was used in carts to ferry people and goods, and the wheel was also used for making utensil, pot and other things by the potter. They also had the great knowledge of the use of metals. They used various metals like copper, bronze, gold, silver, and those metals were used for making various tools, utensils, jewelry and seals. We found the writing pieces also, and the writing was useful for maintaining the records related to trade and for various other purposes. But students, our archaeologists are unable to crack the mystery of their writing. That's why we don't know so much about the Harappan people. They also used seals to mark the quality and quantity of the goods. The seals were used to stamp bags and packets and containing goods that were sent from one place to another. And the impression of the seal is known as sealing. The heading is seals and sealing. Seal was stamp, and the impression of the stamp that was known as sealing. And if the sealing was enacted, then one could be ensured that the goods had arrived safely. Not only they used natural material, but they made something artificial also. That one of that material was known as fence. F-A-I-E-N-C-E, fence. It was not like the stone, but it was made artificially with the help of gum and the powder quartz. And student, that fence was used to make beads, bangles, earrings and other vessels also. In your book, under the topic elsewhere, one more civilization is given, and that civilization is related to Egypt. Yes, it is Egypt civilization which is very famous for its features and mainly for the pyramids. The pyramids are the burial places where the Egypt people buried the dead bodies. Look at the shape of these pyramids. Those are so massive, and with the dead bodies people found, means our archaeologists, they found many other things like beads, ornaments in these pyramids. Now this image is of mummy. The Egyptian people famous for the mummies. Mummies means they preserve the dead bodies with the help of few chemicals. They apply the chemicals on dead bodies so that dead bodies don't spoil for very long time. Students, we read many amazing things about Indus Valley civilization, or we can say Harappan civilization. But the question arises that if they were so developed and adaptable, then how the Harappa civilization came to an end? So the main reasons behind that may be, our archaeologists are not sure, but perhaps the first reason they gave is the plague. It is assumed that maybe the pandemic spread and the people did not able to confront themselves. The second possible reason is that the change in the course of Indus River. Maybe the Indus River changed the path of its flow and destroyed the residence of Harappan people in its way. Now, the reason number third, maybe there were floods or maybe there were droughts. We cannot say anything, but these both can be the reason for the end of Harappan civilization. Now, the fourth possible reason, the foreign invasion. We have evidences that maybe the Aryans, they attacked on the civilization and destroyed it. Whatever the reasons might be behind its destruction, but it is true that it was an well-developed civilization. That's it for today. Thank you.